selector non-press up. So I want you to come to the side of the table and just come and feel for the top of the shoulders. And again, make yourself aware of the most prominent of the bony landmarks here, the spine. And we're going to come just lateral to the spine on the side you're on, and we're going to place our elbow, and I don't know if it's more comfortable to sit, you have to figure that out. You just place your elbow right in the lamina groove and just sink in. And you're going to work your way all the way down and include the sacrum. So this is a nice exercise in tactile awareness and to start to work one of these lines of energy in the body, the inner bladder meridian. So you're just to the side of the spine, on the side that you're sitting on or standing on, and you want your elbow tip to sink into the lamina groove. Now to make this more specific, the more you increase this angle or the more you raise your hand to the ceiling, the more specific this particular pressure comes. So you want to work with the sensitivity of the person you're working on, and you want to ask them how the pressure is. And you want to take that pressure down and include the sacrum. So if you come upon any tight or hard areas, again, I would say repeat the pressure 2 or 3 times, or perhaps do the pressure without any number in mind, and just keep on doing it until you feel some softness. When taking that elbow pressure down on the sacrum, see if your elbow tip can find those foramen or those openings on the sacrum. There's acupressure release points right in the middle of those foramen to help release tension in the lower back and hips. On the bladder meridian, bladder 31, 32, 33, and 34, I believe. So once you've done one side, you want to come over and do the other side. Again, try to get a sense of you leaning in, so you want to be behind your work. Not to the side so much, but behind your work so that your body weight can do the work, not your arm strength. And again, any tight areas, please do linger there a few minutes. And if you don't have a true sense of what's a good pressure, please ask the person you're working on how you're doing. Sinking in on the exhale. So we're building relationship between one another, right? We're trying to figure out where the other person is so that we can more readily relate to them through the work. These opening salvos of breathing together and making some nice contact, very important in setting the relationship and the intention of the session. Taking it down and including the sacrum. Watch your body mechanics. Try to work from a position where your feet are open and that you're not bending over in your own torso so much. Okay? You don't want to be putting so much strain or roundness in your back when you're working, but try to have a little bit more consideration and integrity in your upper torso. So if you need to get lower, you can open your stance more and come from your center as opposed to bending at your waist and rounding your upper back. That just all puts all the emphasis on your muscle strength. Okay? And it creates a closed system where your breath is impeded and you're not utilizing all your own energy. So it makes it more difficult. The consideration of leaning in consciously on the exhale and then leaning back and repositioning yourself on the inhale is also very important. So after some nice general loosening of the back, before we move down into the lower body, we just want to create a little space